What's going on, GemMintCs? It's your boy GemMint, and today we're going to count down the 10 quarter-scale X-Men statues that need to be made, or really that I want to see made. Now, I originally had a list of 20. I was going to do a top 20, but I decided to just take my 10 favorite out of that list and share that with you today. The top 20 had stuff like Pyro, Avalanche, stuff like the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, Toad, things like that. But I decided to whittle it down. Before we jump into this list, we do have a giveaway going on right now, so check that out. On our road to 100K subs, we're going to be giving out a couple of milestone giveaways. We have 2 full sets of The Boys Omnibus, volumes 1 through 6. So we're going to give away to 2 winners once we hit 92,500 subscribers. You just got to be subscribed to this channel and leave a comment below. Stay tuned to the end of the video, and I'll give you more details on the giveaway. Alright, so even though I whittled this down to my top 10, there are 2 of the same character on here, and I'll explain why. But let's jump in at the list first. At number 10, with the Summers brother himself, Havok. Havok is one of the X-Men. He's Scott Summers' brother, and we also learn Vulcan Summers' brother. But he is the younger brother to the leader of the X-Men. He's got these wild powers, and I really like this costume better. The black costume with the kind of circular design on his chest with that weird helmet. He has a couple of different costume iterations, but this is my favorite one. And being that we have Cable, we have Cyclops, we have Jean, I thought it was only right to round out the rest of the family with Havok. Alright, number 9 on the list is a Wolverine villain. I think it would pair great with the Sabretooth and Logan statues that we have right now by Sideshow. And I'm talking about Lady Deathstrike. Lady Deathstrike is really Yuriko, who goes back to Wolverine's samurai days, his Frank Miller miniseries days. She has adamantium claws that can extend, although it still has the skin tone. I always thought her costume was very like cockroachish, but I thought it would be a great design, something that I could see Sideshow or XM Studios doing. Alright, number 8 on the list, we're talking about Warren Warrington III, the Angel. We're talking about one of the original 5 X-Men characters. After seeing how Sideshow handled that Hawkgirl statue, I think they will absolutely crush an Angel statue showing his wings. They did have a 1/5 scale comic kit back in the day, which still kind of pairs nicely with the rest of the squad, but a true quarter scale Angel showing his impressive wingspan I think would be awesome. And you can kind of do a number of costumes. He had a couple iterations while he was with the X-Men, he had the X-Force iteration. I would actually not even mind his original costume. I would like to see the original 5 with their yellow and black costumes. I think that would be a nice little setup. Alright, coming in at number 7, we're jumping back over to a villain. He's one of my favorite villains growing up from the X-Men. It's Sauron. This huge pterodactyl rules the Savage Land. He has these kind of hypnotic powers, and I just thought he would make for a really awesome looking statue. Again with the wingspan, but this time you'll have a leathery reptilian type of wingspan. I just think that big green character will pop and look amazing. You could probably prop him up on some rocks or maybe some type of mountainous terrain. With his impressive beak and his long head, I just think he would be an awesome character and a nod to the Savage Land, which we really haven't seen in licensed statues. Alright, number 6 on the list is Storm. XM Studios did make a quarter scale Storm statue. She had a low edition size, sold out quickly, and now goes for a lot of money on the aftermarket. So it's time for Sideshow to step in and do a Storm. And I'm really down for any costume. You want to do the all white, you want to do the all black, you want to do the Mohawk 80s leader of the X-Men Storm. I'm fine with all of those options. I definitely need a Storm for my X-Men collection, so I would love to see her produced ASAP. Alright, number 5 on the list, we need the Beast. I think the Beast will be an amazing statue. I could see him in a dynamic pose, almost like how Sideshow did their most recent Venom premium format. Maybe he's on his hand and he's lunging forward. All I need is that furry blue hide of his with his little X-Men underwear. I don't need any extras. Just give me that raw Jim Lee kind of looking Beast, and we're going to be good to go. Number 4 on the list is another blue X-Men, and I'm talking about Nightcrawler. A lot of people want to see Nightcrawler. This is another one that Sideshow did do a 1/5 scale comic kit, but we need a quarter scale Nightcrawler. Seeing how they just did their Gambit maquette with those purple explosions, it just gives me the Banff vibe so much, and I could just see them doing a dynamic Nightcrawler with these kind of pink explosions.
Banff.
the smell of fire and brimstone and Nightcrawler's out of there. His costume design hasn't really changed much over the years, and I could do without the pirate sword. Next up on my list, number 3 is Bishop. I really want to see Sideshow do Bishop to companion with their Cable. Their Cable is one of my favorite statues from the entire line. I think I ranked him number 1 when I did a countdown, although him and Rogue, it always kind of teeter-totters for me. But I want to see a Lucas Bishop, the X-Man from the future, the bounty hunter. I want him that goes well with their Cable, and I think he would look amazing. You can give me the mullet, you can give me the bald head as an alternate switch out. I'm good either way. Number 2 on the list, I did say that there was a duplicate character here, but you gotta have Archangel. I was trying to think if there was a way to make Angel and Archangel just with switch outs, but I think the costume design is a little bit too different. But I'm a sucker for wings. I want to see his impressive metal wings. I want to see his blue skin. I want to see that blue and pink costume. XM Studios did do a sculpt of one, and they ended up using it for their 1/6 scale Sentinel diorama. I could see them doing an Archangel Sideshow. I'm down to see what they come up with. We need the shiny metal wings, and he's definitely going to be a must for an X-Men collection. Alright guys, here we go. The number 1 character that I want to see is a villain. And I didn't put Apocalypse because Sideshow did do a quarter scale one. I wanted to do a villain that has not been done yet. A menacing, imposing villain. And I'm talking about Mr. Sinister. Mr. Sinister has an amazing costume design with his blue costume and his crazy cape with all those individual pieces. He's got the white skin with the fangs, with those red eyes. He's just an awesome villain. Over the years in comics, they made him very flashy and flamboyant, very cocky. I really think he has a menacing, imposing look, and he would look amazing with the rest of the X-Men statues behind me. So that's my top 10. What was on the list that I left out? I left out Blob. I left out Pyro. I mean, Iron Studios is doing 1/10 scale of those. I didn't really need a quarter scale Blob statue. I left out Mojo, which I really think is an interesting design, and then it had me down that whole rabbit hole of Spiral, of Shatterstar, and those type of Mojo-verse characters. What else did I think about? Yeah, I had Toad on the list. I even had Strife down there. So anyway, I thought of some others, but this is the 10 that I ended up with. Let me know what you would have picked in the comments down below, and check out the rest of the details on the giveaway we're doing. Alright guys, like I said before, all you have to do to be eligible for these giveaways is be subscribed to the channel, leave a like on this video, and comment down below. Once we hit 92,500 subscribers, I'm going to pick a random video where I promote this giveaway, use a random YouTube comment generator to pick 2 winners. One winner is going to get the comic cover set, the other is going to get the show cover set. The first place winner picks which one they get. So make sure that you are subscribed, like, and comment below. Alright guys, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. As always, stay minty fresh and take a look at the next playlist we got coming up for you.